Imagine you're the sole heir of the most powerful family in the mech world, but you are born with a genetic defect that makes you the black sheep of the family and effectively an outcast. This is the story of Vess Larkinson, the only member of the Larkinson bloodline who couldn't pilot a mech. On his 10th birthday, Vess Larkinson's life changed for the worse. The doctor dropped terrible news.
He can't be blamed for his DNA. He was born with a genetic birth defect. It's more common than you might think.
He is a Larkinson. Your father, his grandfather, and his father before that were all potentates. They went on to be decorated mech pilots. From today, I am no longer your mother.
My mother abandoned me and never returned. On that day, I lost both my mother and my dream of becoming a mech pilot like my father.
Vess was utterly shattered, as the academy was the only thing he had dreamt of since he was a child. Being genetically defective made him a social outcast outside his home as well. While all the cool kids in his private school were taking beginner mech classes, Vess was ignored and treated like dirt. Some of the stronger kids made a game out of beating Vess up in the hallway for fun.
$20 says you can't get the Larkinson in your locker.
You're on! Vess's biggest bully, Chet, said as he grabbed Vess by the neck. Even his biggest crush, Emily, saw him as a pathetic loser.
Get your ugly, defective face away from me, Vez. I'd rather jump off a bridge than be seen with you. Stop asking me out.
Vess would cry after school every day, waiting in anticipation for the humiliation to get over. On the day of his high school graduation, Vess's father, Rincol, the celebrated war hero of Bright Republic, promised him something that would change his life forever.
You know that's no shooting star.
Dad, you came.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I know that's not a shooting star. It's Pegasus 369, the vessel that's going to be carrying
Mine is pilots. Fight the war against the pirates. Their numbers have been increasing on the front lines, but I'm sure that victory will be ours. I personally selected some of those pilots. I am so proud of you, son. Congratulations.
I wish I felt the same way.
Hey, remember, just because you weren't meant to be in the cockpit doesn't mean you weren't destined for greater things in life. You'll find your purpose. Here, I have something for you.
What's this?
Consider it a place to start. Open this when you get to the location that is specified in the card. You can be someone who even the mech pilots look up to, mech designer. If mech pilots are gods, the mech designers are the god of gods. Become a renowned mech designer, and you will be the greatest Larkinson who ever lived.
Aren't you coming with me?
I'll be joining you shortly, but I just have to take care of something first. We can build the greatest mech the Republic has ever seen. That mech will be your ticket to get into the Mech Designer Guild.
It's unusual for Dad to be late.
It was already over 10 hours, and when Vess called Rincol's buddies at the army base, they told him the awful news. Kid, we were waiting for confirmation before we called, but your dad's been missing for the last 24 hours. We haven't heard from him since he went on an expedition.
Is anyone looking for him?
That's the strange thing. He shut off his comms before he disappeared. Either he did it himself or someone got inside the mech while he was still inside it and forcibly shut it off, or maybe he got trapped. If his father going missing wasn't horrible enough. Right then, Vess received a call from Cloud Curtain Planetary Bank informing him that he owed 300 million credits on the loan his father signed in Vess's name unbeknownst to him. Vess thought his dream was over before it even began and that he was destined to be a loser. He started exploring the shop his dad had set up. In a corner, machines with the capability of manufacturing 1,000-ton mech gears were installed, along with a massive 3D printer. The next morning, he was in for a greater surprise. Vess received a strange package in the mail from an unknown sender. When he opened the box, he found a small computer chip with a note telling him to install it.
MDS? No, this can't be. MDS. Mech Design System was the primary application used by the Army and leading arms companies like KRH to design and enhance advanced combat mechs for warfare and security. Key to the warehouse, the loan, now MDS? What does it all mean? this a joke? Zero balance. Zero balance, and on top of that, you've left me with a debt that I can't even pay! Wait a minute, what's this? Iron Spirit integrated into MDS. That all makes sense. If I can't create a new one from scratch, I can just design and modify the old ones. And maybe, just maybe, I can sell them online.
Not enough credit.
Shocker. At least I tried.
Not enough credit.
Oh, come on. Okay, you got this. Just customize this mech, boost its capabilities, turn this doll into a kill machine. Easy peasy. Lavender would look great on you. All right, now let's just get you some ammo. You are Fantasia. Perfect blend of grace and grit. Now, how much should I charge for you? Let's see, the most common one. 2,000 credits. Okay. Make you 1,800.
Vez put Fantasia in demo matches online where she blasted the mechs seamlessly. Shifter66 was an esports legend, and he witnessed Fantasia's agility and style.
I just watched your creation destroy a competitor triple its size. Was it luck, or did you design her to be light on purpose?
It is a huge honor, Shifter66. Fantasia was designed to be quick, light, and distracting to her opponents in ways you wouldn't expect.
Well, in that case, I'm willing to take a chance on her.
Shifter66 put Fantasia in the regional championship. There, it blasted the tanky mechs in the very first round. Fantasia was not just cool, it had speed and the moves. Vess was finding his true place now after years. Now, Shifter66 wanted to compete in the Iron Spirit Nationals. It was a galactic-wide competition where the winner gets 330 million credits.
I couldn't believe that a base model could outperform a level 10 mech. It just shows how much thought you put into modifying your mech.
Well, that is high praise coming from you.
A few tweaks, perhaps some tactical enhancements, a special melee, something of that sort, and we should be golden.
Someone's at the door, so I have to get that.
I can't wait to see what you come up with for Nationals.
This is Melinda, my cousin, and the only true friend in my life.
I'm sure he's okay.
Something's up about the timing of all this. Just don't know exactly what yet. Just want to win Nationals, get me and my dad out of this situation.
And you will. Look, I know it's not the same as piloting your own mech, but what you're doing now could be a real path forward for you. Maybe this was his plan all along.
So from now on, Vess was not a mech pilot, which he still naively hoped for deep down in his heart, but a mech designer who wanted to win enormous amounts of money by creating the best mech ever.
What could I possibly tweak? It's a light mech. I don't want to change that.
No. Dude, this is crazy. You're a genius, my friend. Are we still calling her Fantasia?
Now, she's called Seraphim.
What a cool name. I love her. Here, focus on the block for the invite.
I'm gonna make you proud, Dad. Oh, I'm Vess Larkinson, by the way, in real life. You can call me Vess.
You're a Larkinson. No wonder you've got the works, dude.
Yeah, well, those of us who don't pilot just design the mechs.
Oh, didn't know you weren't a potentate.
Yeah, not exactly something I advertise.
Here, this is for the talent. Potentate or not, you've got the best seat in the house. Come with me. Gotta check this out. You see those people behind us? The suit and ties?
Yeah, what about them?
Recruiters from KRH Heavy Industries. Word on the street is, if you win, they'll hire you on the spot. Could you imagine building real mechs? At any rate, I gotta get going, dude.
The match began, and the moment Seraphim spread her angel wings, the crowd went nuts. And it quickly became apparent that the other mechs had one serious design flaw. Their weapon systems could only angle upwards at a 45-degree angle, making it impossible to even scratch Seraphim as she hovered, then dive-bombed from above.
I did it! We did it! Just won 330 million credits.
I was on cloud 9, but little did I know, I had just dug my own grave with my own hands.
Mr. Larkinson, do you have a minute? I'm with KRH Heavy Industries. We'd like to discuss a possible opportunity for you. Would you be interested?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. What's this?
Tomorrow, 9 a.m., KRH headquarters. Bring that to the front desk. Take you directly to the CEO.
The next day, Vess and Miranda arrived at the KRH headquarters and were greeted at the front door by the CEO of the company, Miss Shimura.
No way!
How did you send them your design?
No, I did not.
We loved your model so much, we had to create a replica to study and understand why it works so well and why you are a genius.
But...
Well, aren't you curious? Go, take it for a spin.
So, you don't need me to make...
We don't need you to make anything, Mr. Larkinson. I can't get out! It's a trap! Controls don't work! I wanted to see my competition face to face.
Competition?
Would you prefer enemy?
Max, destroy Seraphim!
And its creator, Mr. Larkinson.
No, tell him to stop!
What a poor choice to accompany Mr. Larkinson today.
Kill her too!
No, she's an army officer!
I am the army kid.
Suddenly, a concussive wave blasted the air, knocking down the samurai mechs and disabling them. Beyond a wall of smoke, the silhouette of a giant mech emerged. Vess was shocked to his core. This was the most alpha mech he had ever laid his eyes on.
Tell me who you are. I will transfer 10 billion credits to your account right now, no questions asked. Just spare me!
Vez heard the mech's door open. The pilot slid down the side of the mech and pulled the helmet off. When Vess saw who it was, he couldn't believe his eyes.
You think it's money I want?
Who was the pilot of the mysterious mech? Was it Vess's father or someone else? Is the system going to help Vess become the best mech designer in the world? Or does it have a deeper, more sinister purpose? To find out more, listen to the hit new series The Mech Touch, only on the Pocket FM app. Click the download link below to continue the story for free right now.